This is Jam Nation.
With Jonesy and Amanda.
Our next guest is an award-winning musician, stacks of albums under her belt, but she's just released a new single with her husband, who happens to be Mark Gable from the Choir Boys. The song is called Together We Belong. Have a listen to this beautiful duet.
I belong with you, I believe it. Never before I felt such a strong feeling, and I see this path we travel on gets better as we go along. Together we belong.
Oh, that is
Nice
beautiful.
song.
Melinda Schneider, hello.
Hello.
And listen to Mark's melodic voice. We don't often hear the beautiful tone of his voice in that way.
Breathy in
He
this.
sounds a bit
Very
breathy. The only thing that's missing is Amanda and I as a backup. You know, you could have like a bit of a, you know.
Or what? We can't
Just
see.
a bit of like, you know, when you get like...
The only thing is you'll have to spoon us at night as well
Oh, there
if
you
that
go.
happens. So, you know.
this is
you may not want
escalated.
that.
That's what happens when you get married. You turn weird.
Now, your love story is interesting to me because you met at a charity event. He's this rock and roll guy. You've had a beautiful country past. You do Doris Day shows. You have a beautiful career in your own right, but you're not a rock and roll chick. And yet you came together and that was it.
Yeah, we're very compatible. We're just soulmates, I think, and like-minded, and we love to have a laugh. And, yeah, it was very easy. It was one of those, feelings, that stupid infatuation, craziness that we've all felt, when we were younger, I guess. I guess we sort of met when we were a little bit more mature, and we just fell madly in like with one another. That's the secret,
nice.
I think.
Madly in like.
I love that. And then here musically you are combining. Do you have similar musical tastes?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, look, I have educated Mark a little bit about, bluegrass music and things like that. I grew up listening to a lot of 80s rock and pop as well, so I love everything he loves. But, yeah, we haven't really done many recordings together over the years. We've kind of chosen to keep our careers separate, but it was just the perfect timing. I wrote this song 14 years ago when we first met, and because it took Mark a little bit longer than it did for me to believe that this relationship was right. I knew in the first couple of weeks, but he was a little bit more, needed a bit more time to trust.
And so you only got
this was
married,
my-
like you've been together 14 years, you have a fabulous son together, but you only got married just recently.
Just a couple of months ago, yeah, because Sullivan, our little boy who's 10 now, proposed to us a couple of years ago, and he said, "Mummy, can you please marry Daddy?" And I said, "Darling, we're going to be together forever." And I said, "You don't have to be married in order to be happy, Sully, because Daddy and I were both married before and we weren't necessarily happy." But I said, "Why do you want us to get married?" And he said, "Mummy, I just don't want anybody else to marry you."
Oh.
There you go.
There's a huge lineup, guys.
There's a huge...
Of course
There would be
is.
guys
Right.
beating down your door. I can imagine it. Have you ever sung a Choir Boys song?
Oh, yeah.
Which one
Quite a few times.
Which one do you like to sing?
Oh, look, I've done Run to Paradise quite a few times. Look, I've sung a few different songs at their gigs. But look, there's so many great songs. And I think I'm actually going to be recording one on their new album.
Oh.
Coming up, or their new album of their old album. So they're getting a whole lot of different artists to record different songs.
Oh, this could be our time to
Nice.
shine. We could do
This
Boys
is your
Will Be
chance.
Boys or Struggle Town.
I
You know
think
the
we
bit where it
should
goes,
stay out of it.
"Whoa, whoa."
I think we
Not
stay
Boys
out of
Will
it.
Be Boys in this time of Me Too, please.
Yeah, actually, how does
Jonesy,
Boys Will Be Boys stand up? Can it still stand up?
Change it to Boys Will Be Girls. It'll work.
Or they will be they.
Or boys will be their best selves.
Boys will be their best selves.
Now, we've got a Paradise Jam coming up where we are going to be seeing the Choir Boys performing. Can you come along?
Oh, I'd love that.
Excellent. All right. Well, I'm
Well,
going
Mark was saying, no, I don't want to bring the missus along.
Mark's going to
She'll
bring a
cramp my
+1.
style." Well, Melinda, it's always great to talk to you. Together We Belong is out now. Can we just have another listen? It's so good.
I believe I belong.
And it's always nice to catch up with you, Melinda. And we'll see you at Paradise Jam.
You too, guys. Lots of love.
Lots of love, Melinda. Thank you.
Melinda Schneider there.